All right, so hey, I'm back again, and before I really get into the meat of venoms and crotalid versus elapid and the different types of venom, I figured, well, what the heck, let's just get some basic terminology out of the way first. And so what I want to do is I want to talk about what venom is, okay, and what a venom versus poison is in the context of animals, either insects or reptiles of sorts, and then of course marine envenomation as well. So the term venom refers to a substance that has toxicological properties. Okay, so there's nothing special per se about a venom. It's still just like any other substance that's toxic or potentially toxic, which is pretty much anything. Anything can become toxic given a sufficiently high enough dose. Little Paracelsus there. But anyway, when we talk about venom, what we mean is when we say something's venomous, that substance is delivered to the victim, okay? And the way that it's delivered is through some sort of delivery mechanism, okay? So to call something a venom, there has to be an elaborate delivery mechanism. The animal has to have some sort of mechanism of delivering that venom to the victim. That could be through fangs, okay, when we talk about snake bite, or through teeth or a fang-like mechanism when we talk about other reptiles. It could be through the venom being ejected out of the venomous animal and onto or into another one. For example, like a spitting snake that spits venom, that would be considered a delivery mechanism as well. Okay, so there has to be some sort of delivery mechanism to call something venom. When we talk about a poisonous animal, a poison is not delivered. And the classic example would be of say like a poison dart frog. And the poison dart frogs do not have a delivery mechanism per se. They just secrete this substance on their skin, through their skin. And then if you happen to touch them or handle them or lick them or perhaps, rub an arrow on them, you can get exposed to the poison that they create. But there's no elaborate mechanism for delivering that like we see in other animals that, such as, even certain marine life that use nemocysts, little cells that have like a little hook in them. They shoot the hook out, and the hook is almost like a little hypodermic needle, and then that hook lands into the victim. It injects the venom. That a nemocyst or a fang or a tooth or some other sort of elaborate mechanism. The poison dart frogs don't have that, so we would say that they are poisonous but not venomous. And of course, you could go vice versa with that terminology. So anyway, I just wanted to elaborate on the terminology. When we talk about snakes, which the next several videos that I'm going to do will be talking about snakes, we're really talking about poison, okay? Or venom. Look at that, I just mixed it up. So we're talking about venom, and hopefully you understand the difference between venom and poison. I think I've actually elaborated on this a while back when I went to the Tucson Botanical Gardens and did a little video on poison dart frogs. I elaborated on the difference between a poison and a venom, and you're more than welcome to check that prior video out. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here, and then we will start talking about the toxicology of snake venom, particularly as it applies to snakes in the United States. As always, thanks for hanging in there, guys.